Principles of democracy questions. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government, defines the government, protects basic rights of Americans. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution in addition to the Constitution. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech, religion, assembly, press, to petition the government. How many amendments does the Constitution have? 27. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Our independence from Great Britain, declared our independence from Great Britain, said that the United States is free from Great Britain. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What is an economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy, market economy. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law, leaders must obey the law, governments must obey the law, no one is above the law. Systems of government, 35 questions. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress, legislative, president, executive, judicial, the courts. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances, separations of power. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The president. Who makes federal laws? Congress, Senate and House of Representatives, U.S. or national government. What are two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. We elect a U.S. senator for how many years? 6. Who is one of Kentucky's U.S. senators? Rand Paul, Mitch McConnell. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Name your U.S. representative. John Yarmouth. Who does a U.S. senator represent? All the people of the state. Why do some states have more representatives than others? Because of the state's population, because they have more people. We elect a president for how many years? 4. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? Mike Pence. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Both the president and vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. Who signs bills to become laws? The president. Who vetoes bills? The president. What does the president's cabinet do? They advise the president. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of State, Secretary of Defense. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws, explains laws. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Under the Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money, to declare war, to create an army, to make treaties. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide education, provide protection, the police, provide safety, fire department, give driver's license. Who is the governor of Kentucky? Matt Bevin. What is the capital of Kentucky? Frankfort. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Nancy Pelosi. Rights and responsibilities, 10 questions. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 or older can vote. Any citizen can vote. Men and women can vote. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury, vote in a federal election. Name one right for only United States citizens. Vote in a federal election, run for federal office. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of expression, speech, assembly, petition, religion, and the right to bear arms. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States, the flag. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Give up loyalties to other countries, defend the Constitution and the laws of the United States, obey the laws of the United States, serve in the U.S. military, be loyal to the United States. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote, join a political party, run for office. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15th. When must all men register for the Selective Service? at age 18, between 18 and 26. Colonial period and independence, 13 questions. What is one reason colonists came to America? Political liberty, religious freedom, economic opportunity, practice their religion, escape persecution. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians, Native Americans. What group of people were taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans, people from Africa. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes and taxation without representation, because they didn't have self-government. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. There were 13 original states. Name 3. Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, New York, Georgia, New Jersey. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. The Founding Fathers wrote the Constitution. When was the Constitution written? 1787. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison, Alexander Hamilton, John Jay. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat, oldest member of the Constitutional Convention, first Postmaster General of the United States. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who was the first president? George Washington. 1800s, 7 questions. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory, Louisiana. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. War of 1812, Mexican-American, Civil War, and Spanish-American War. Name the U.S. war between the North and South. The Civil War, the war between the states. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery, economic rights, and states' rights. What is one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves, Emancipation Proclamation, saved the Union, led the United States during the Civil War. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed slaves in Confederacy, freed the slaves in Confederate States, freed the slaves in the Southern states. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights, fought for civil rights. Recent and other historical information, 10 questions. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I, World War II, Korean War, Vietnam War, Persian Gulf War. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson, Wilson. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt, Roosevelt. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. During the Cold War, what was the main concern in the United States? Communism. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? The Civil Rights Movement. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights, worked for equality for all Americans. What major event happened on September 11th, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee, Chippewa, Cheyenne, or Sioux? Geography, 8 questions. Name 2 of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River, Mississippi River. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? The Pacific Ocean. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Name one U.S. territory. Puerto Rico, U.S. Virgin Islands, America Samoa, Northern Mariana Islands, Guam. Name one state that borders Canada. New York, Michigan, Vermont. Name one state that borders Mexico. California, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor, Liberty Island. Symbols, 3 questions. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies, because the stripes represent the original colonies. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there is a star for each state, because there are 50 states. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Holidays, 2 questions. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, President's Day, Memorial Day, Labor Day.